So welcome Chichi to the live stream today. I promised you guys that she's gonna come on to share her testimonials. Chichi, go ahead and give us your testimonial about the products, okay?
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Chichi Babs. I'm so super excited to be here this evening. The testimonial about the product is something that I don't want to ever keep quiet about. When you find something good and you don't share it, then you're not spreading love. And that is why I want to talk about the product, how it has helped me with my hyperthyroidism. I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism, and my uh, greatest surprise was that when I went to the hospital after all of the blood work, in spite of the doctor trying to do some prescription, she also asked me to stay on supplement, and already started staying on supplement before I went, not knowing that I would be asked to actually stay on supplement. And of course, I stayed on supplement, the wonder molecule, okay, which I am now an advocate of. In fact, somebody calls me a molecule activist. So I started taking the molecule like 5 months ago for hyperthyroidism, and realizing that realizing that the hyperthyroidism is an autoimmune disease. So I started by taking the molecule that can help educate your immune system so that it can function optimally. All right. And then I also started taking the molecule that is specifically for hyperthyroidism. And after 4 months, getting to 5 months, I went back for a blood work. Everything that was abnormal, my metabolism was abnormal, my T3 was abnormal, my T4 was abnormal, liver was elevated. All of these things were abnormal, and many more that I cannot remember all the medical jargons. But by the time I went for this blood work, like that was about 3 weeks ago. It's not up to 2 weeks, or it's not up to 3 weeks. Let me not exaggerate. Okay, and everything is back to normal. And to think that when I got to the hospital and my physician saw me, she was like, "Wow, you're looking so good. I've been so worried about you." My very self, I knew I was looking good. I know I am looking good. I am far better. I am like 4 or 5 times better than what I was when this thing was ravaging me. So the molecule is tremendous. It is awesome. It is wonderful. For me, it's a miracle, but it took some discipline. Like when you're asked to do something, when they tell you this thing is going to work, all right, when you start taking it, be religious about it. Take it like you will take your food. And that was what I did, and I got the results. So I am really, really excited to share this testimony of how the molecule has helped me gain back my health. My metabolism is super right now. Like, I no longer walk and have to palpitate. I no longer have to feel exhausted so easily as a result of hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is one sickness or one disease that it is slow, is a slow killer. You will think that everything is fine, but it's slowly eating you up. I was losing my sight. Like when I'm looking, or when I'm like watching television and people ask me, it's like you're staring too much. Like, are you not seeing the TV, or are you not seeing what you're looking at? At one point, I thought I actually had glaucoma or cataract, but when I went to the eye clinic, I realized that none of those were happening to me. So it was all as a result of the hyperthyroidism. So when you have it, or you know somebody that has it, don't take it for granted. Check yourself up, and if you get to the hospital and they prescribe medication for you, don't drop your medication, but ask us about the molecule. The molecule can help you recover very quickly. It can help improve your overall well-being towards your recovery, you know, from hyperthyroidism. As I turn it back to Farm Chi.
Thank you so much, Chichi. Can you give us some of the symptoms that you experienced well with your hyperthyroidism? Because we have two types of thyroidism. We have hyper and then we have the hypo. But Chichi had the hyper. So Chichi, take it off there.
Okay, thank you. There are many symptoms anyway, but some of the symptoms that were peculiar to me was the insomnia, chronic insomnia, like the protruding eyes. It's as if my eyes were falling off, then palpitation, weight loss, constantly losing weight. At one point, I'm a naturally slim person and I do a lot of diet. I eat a lot of things that can help me keep fit. I'm a health awareness fanatic. So I eat stuff that will make me keep fit. But when you start losing weight to a point that people started thinking something else was wrong with you, or something else is wrong with you have to worry about it. So I got worried, so the weight loss was too much. I used to weigh like the weight that I maintain used to be like 155. That's the weight I like to maintain. Sometimes if I go over maybe 160, but I started losing weight up to like 140, and a little bit more. If I gain a little bit, or if it's more than 140, maybe 142 or 143, that's not good for me. That's a whole lot. So those were the um, major symptoms that I experienced. The weight
Okay.
loss, the sight issue, that's blurry vision kind of, and then the insomnia, and then the palpitation there was there too. The palpitation was constant palpitation. Then sweating, I won't forget that. I
Okay.
sweat proof. I used to sweat profusely. Sweating. I was like, I didn't used to sweat like this, but why am I sweating? Anything I'll start sweating, and because I'm sweating too much, so I tend to drink water a lot. Right now, do you know I take my water out and I can't even remember sometimes drinking my water, but because I have to
Mhm.
drink water to get hydrated, apart from that, it's healthy for you to drink water. That's why I still force myself to drink water. If not, the kind of taste that I feel, then, oh no, you don't want to know about it. So those were
Well, I
the
bet
major
it
things.
was really uncomfortable, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. It
So
was.
my question again is, when you started taking the product, what other benefit did you notice? Did you notice anything on your cycle, on your
Oh,
feminine cycle?
that's another miracle, because you know what it means for you to feel like you're constantly on your monthly flow. That's horrible. I know I've had a lot of women talk about it. I've not experienced it, but when I started experiencing it, I now realize the kind of pain that some women have had their stories they've been going through. So the first thing, one of the first miracle, one of the first healing that I received taking the molecule, or that I got, or I benefited taking the molecule, was my monthly flow being normalized, like regulated, remain as it's supposed to be. I don't know how well supposed to, but I gained that back. Like, it wasn't abnormal anymore, or it's no longer it's not abnormal anymore. Pardon my
Okay,
English. It's no longer
that
abnormal. abnormal. No abnormal
Okay,
period.
how excited are you? You know, when you get this kind of results unexpectedly, the reason is that we are used to taking medications that help us to maintain lab results, right? But in this case, you physically can feel yourself being transformed, right? You physically can feel yourself experiencing a transformation in your healing, right? So take it off from there for us. How excited are you about it?
My smile alone should tell anybody. Let me start this way. I recently, let me say for the past 1 week, I changed my phone, and my phone, the kind of phone I'm using now, is the kind of phone that will constantly pop up your photos for you, like the collection you had from a particular period of time to a period of time. It will display them for you, make some I don't, photo collage for you, you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I started comparing the photos.
Wow.
I started looking at the photos. I was like, was that really you? Was
I
that really you,
know.
Chichi? Was that
I
really you?
know.
The face, the everything, and my psychology, my psychic, everything, mentally, physically, spiritually. Let me
Yeah.
go put it that way. Everything is different because when you feel healthy, there is this kind of feeling you have inside you. You
Yeah.
feel you're strong. When you feel you're strong,
Mm-hmm.
when you feel that maybe you used to walk 10 miles before, or you used to walk like 2 miles every day, and the pain you feel when you can't do it anymore. All right, but now you can do it and don't feel pain. That's something
Wow.
interesting.
You know
That
why I'm excited? You're just talking about me. What brought me to my knees and I started running helter skelter to look for help was I started walking and I was tired. You know what it means you're walking? Luckily for us, our trail here, we have sitting areas,
okay.
like about maybe two, three sitting areas. I always, from my house, I must walk, sit down from one sitting area to the other. That was when I said, oh, Chi, your health is, there's something, it's no longer about diet, it's no
Yeah.
longer about exercise.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with you. And
Yes.
when this happened for me, you know, I transitioned to buying organic supplements online on Amazon. Exactly. So, but then people started talking that they were switching up some of their products, that probably they were getting too many customers and they began to compromise because they were saying that they used to get their products straight from the farm. And I
Mm-hmm.
know that the last time when I was pregnant, I bought a product from GNC
Okay.
and the product contained doctored, there are some products that you make through algae,
Yes,
yeah, you use
algae. Mm-hmm.
fungus to
Yeah,
produce, make
fungi.
them
Yeah.
to,
Mm-hmm.
that thing wasn't good for my body.
Mm.
So when I started looking for natural products, and when I read that one from that company, some of their products actually contained that
Algae.
CeraVe or whatever they
Yeah.
called it, and I didn't want it. So I was now thinking, which product do I buy? Which product do I buy? I called a friend who used to be a distributor for Forever Living
Okay.
when she was in Nigeria, but she's now in the US. Well, I was like, hey, I'm not signing up into your business. I just want to buy your products because I have used Forever Living when I was in Nigeria, okay,
Okay.
around 2000, 2002, 2002, around that area, that time. So she just, maybe, I don't know, maybe her link was not working, but I was desperately looking for a supplement. Luckily for me, I saw Abby's video. And when I saw her website, actually, when I saw her website, I was looking for medicine for DJ. But then when I read that the products were natural, like straight from the farm, the beauty again was that the owners, David and Bianca Lizombi, take their medicine, because sometimes people produce things they don't take.
Exactly.
I'll give you me that is a pharmacist. Many of the prescriptions that we dispense to people, I have never tasted them. So we are only counseling people with what we read in school. But in this case, most of us are users of this product. Most of us are people that were sick and something brought us here.
Yes.
So, Chichi, what form of word of encouragement will you, share with people out there, about, helping themselves? Because as we get older, our health must talk that, something, we are really coming up there in age. So, what encouragement, what differentiates our products from any other product out there in the market?
Thank you, Chi. You know, like you said, as we get older, the cells in our bodies they start to degenerate. Basically, you know, they start to wear off, and we just have to stay healthy. And we know that if the cells in the body they are not optimal, they are not the way they are supposed to be, sickness will invade such body, you know. So you don't want to wait until you're diagnosed of anything. And we are in the era where um most sicknesses are epigenetic. Why? What do I mean by epigenetic? Maybe your generation suffered it, you know, great grandparents they suffered this thing, and you know the history of the family when it comes to sickness and disease. So being aware of this and living in a society where there is a lot of development in everything, you know, you study, you try to acquire knowledge. You don't want to wait till you're diagnosed of anything. You have to stay healthy. So aside trying to eat healthy, trying to, like Famchi just said, she had to start looking for healthy food, you know, dieting and all that. Aside doing that, you have to do some supplementation. I call it living a life of supplements. You want to live a life of supplements. You want to find something that can help support your nutrition. And that is what our molecule does. Our molecule help you to support your overall well-being. You don't have to get sick to take it. But if you are now sick, we have specific products. We have specific molecule that are targeted to take care of, to help improve a particular health situation that you are suffering from. So seek help, ask questions. All right, you can reach out to know what you can use to improve a particular health condition. You can also reach out to know what you can do to live a life of supplement, to do some supplementation so that you can stay healthy, so that you can be on the right track concerning any situation, so that you can prevent sickness from invading your body. Because our molecule, apart from helping to improve your health, they also help to educate your immune system. And if you have a healthy immune system, it is very difficult for diseases, foreign bodies to invade your body. All right? It will help
Yeah,
wall off diseases. Okay? So
yeah.
seek help. Seek help. Talk to someone. As I turn it back to you,
Awesome.
Famchi. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chichi. I'm going to stop here so far. And I want, because you're so busy, you've been on the road all day. I know what it took for me to catch you today. I want to release you early.
Thank you.
And viewers, I want to thank you so much for watching. Chichi's testimonial lab results are actually on my Facebook page. So if you scroll down my page, you will see it. And I am grateful because we have a community in this product, people who this product has brought together. I cannot overemphasize the beauty of having to speak one-on-one with people who are using the same kind of products as you. It helps a lot. And the beauty too, the access we have to people in our community is next to none. Next to none. Chichi, I've never met Chichi, but I know that if I see her on the road, we're not going to talk to ourselves like strangers. She'll be like a sister to me, and I appreciate that part of the business. Actually, most of us didn't come here to do business. I, for one, like I keep saying, I didn't come to do business, but when I saw amazing results with this product, I couldn't help but to, shout on the rooftop, and people started asking me, what is it? What is it? And I started sharing. Yes, thank you so much, Chichi, for coming.
Thank you
Thank
too for
you.
having
And
me.
have a wonderful night.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
everybody, for
Thank,
watching.
thank you.
See
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.